Welcome to Balanced Body Exercise at Home. I'm Elizabeth Larkam, thrilled to be with you. Grab some anti-stress spray and join me for a 10-minute workout for articulate feet and ankles, articulate hands and wrists. Cross one shin over the opposite thigh. I'd suggest you choose the foot, the leg, the side that needs attention most. Now clap the sole of your foot, getting the attention of your proprioceptive sense, your foot pad pressure sensors. Interlace the fingers of one hand between the toes of the opposite foot, with your thumb on the outside of your big toe. And then you shake hands with your own foot. Pleased to meet you. You seem familiar. Have we met? Now, focus on the movement of your shoulder blade, your scapula gliding around the curve of your thorax, so that it's as if the movement of your shoulder blade was responsible for the movement of your foot, your ankle. Reverse the direction now, exaggerating the movement of your shoulder blade. Same hand, same foot, different orientation, different relationship. So now your thumb is on the inside of your big toe. And all these changes, they do make a difference in terms of the range of motion of your ankle, the range of motion of your scapula, and the articulation of your wrist. Same hand, same foot, different orientation. Interlace your fingers from the top. So now the little finger is on the inside edge of the big toe. And your arm is in internal rotation, so it's a different orientation, a different focus with the movement of your shoulder girdle. Reverse the direction, always exaggerating the motion of the glide of your shoulder blade. Now, same hand, same foot, different orientation. Now your little finger is on the outside of your big toe, and you are circling your ankle via the gentle forces from your shoulder blade, your shoulder, your arm, your wrist, and your hand. So this has been the opposite hand to foot. Let's change now to the same side hand to foot. Fingers interlace between your toes, thumb on the outside of your big toe, and it's a whole different world over here. Same side, arm, hand, foot, and ankle. A different trajectory, a different glide of your scapula here. Not much crossing of the midline either. Same hand, same foot. Different relationship with your thumb on the inside of the big toe. You might ask yourself, why on earth would anybody want to do this? Well, happy to share. Same hand, same foot, now a different orientation. The palm of your hand in contact with the plantar surface of your foot. The hand and the foot both occupy a great deal of space in the motor cortex, because you need articulate hands to function in the world, and you need articulate feet and ankles in order to balance in the world. So this trajectory of movement is one way to flood your nervous system, flood your motor cortex with movement material that ensures that you have articulate hands and wrists, articulate feet and ankles. Change now to the new side. Cross the new shin over. And clap the sole of your foot with your opposite hand. Interlace your fingers between your toes. Move your shoulder blade. I use these movement sequences frequently when I travel, when I've crossed a number of time zones, and the body clocks, the circadian rhythms are really deranged. And before getting off the plane, I want to make sure that I can navigate well. So I do these moves in my airplane seat in order to make sure that I know what time it is and I know where my feet and hands are located. Change now with the palm of your hand in contact with the top of your foot. By now you understand the sequence here. It's opposite hand to foot from the bottom, both orientations. Opposite hand to foot from the top of the foot, both orientations. And then same side, hand and foot. See, I'm talking and not paying attention to the glide of the scapula on the thorax. Change now to the same side, hand and foot. Thumb on the outside of the big toe. Reverse the direction. Change the interlacing. Thumb on the inside. And finally, same side, hand and foot, the palm of your hand in contact with the sole of your foot. Each direction with the little finger on the inside of your big toe. And each direction with the little finger on the outside of your big toe. Now, let's take advantage of your enhanced proprioception and foot, wrist, and ankle sensitivity and come to standing to put this to work in standing. Come to stand with your heels in line with your sitting bones, the heels of your hands on the bones at the front of your pelvis, the pads of your fingers midway between pubic bone and navel. Lift your sternum, meaning your heart, and make sure that your head is balanced on top of your heart, not in front of it. Now, without going backwards, lift your toes up and put your toes down, and then hover your heels up. Put your heels down, but don't go backwards. So it's toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up. Minimize the rocking back. So keep your sternum directly above your pubic bone as you do this. Sometimes it's a little bit delusional to think I'm staying in one place when you're leaning back. Don't do that. Draw from pubic bone up underneath your chest bone and appreciate your standing balance on your central axis. Thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you next time on Exercise at Home with Balanced Body. Bye now.